There's a moment in life when time splits in two. There's everything before and everything after. This episode of Tripping Over Myself is about one of those moments. It starts with a baby in a car seat, a mailbox, and a letter I never saw coming. I bundled our daughter Jade up and popped her into her car seat. When I got to the mailbox, there was a notice inside saying there was a registered letter waiting for me at the post office. Our post office was about a mile away in the back of our local corner store, so I headed straight over. The letter was from the provincial health department, and right there, before I even opened it, my hands started to shake. I strapped Jade back in her car seat and headed home. I set her in her high chair with some Cheerios to keep her busy. Then I opened the letter. I read it over and over and over again. As my newborn played in her food, I sobbed. It was the first time in my life I honestly wished the liquor had killed me, because I was certain I'd just been handed a death sentence. Not only for me, but also for Kelly and our baby too. The letter said I may have been exposed to HIV from a blood transfusion years earlier. The paper fell from my hands. I didn't know which way to turn. Should I run and hide or drink and die? Tidal waves of fear and panic followed the shock. My stomach churned. I was sweating. My mind was racing. And the worst part wasn't even about me. It was the thought that Kelly and Jade might be in danger too. I made a snap decision not to tell Kelly when she came home from work. Not because I didn't love her, but because I was frozen between two worlds. One where I lived with the unknown, and one where I found the courage to face the truth. I kept telling myself that if something was wrong, I would have known by now. But this was before Google, before instant answers. All I knew about HIV back then came from the news, and every story ended the same way, with no hope. This was the first time I faced something terrifying without the courage I used to find in alcohol. I was completely exposed to reality. No numbness and no escape, just fear and responsibility. In the next episode, I'll talk about what it was like to live inside that waiting, the phone call, the days that felt like years, and the moment that finally broke the silence. Thanks for listening. Follow us on the web at trippingovermyself.com or on TikTok. Take care of yourself, and we will talk soon.